Dạ, dạ, dạ.
Okay, so right now we are going to talk about a very important issue, which is climate change. So I think I want to let like this. Can everyone see my screen? Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so before going to the lesson, I would like all of us to watch this short video, and please take out a piece of paper and write down as many words as you can. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Write down as many keywords, important words related to climate change. Okay? Take out a piece of paper
Yes.
and write notes. Miss Hien,
Yeah,
can you hear
I'm
me?
here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
Can you take out a piece of paper? Do you have a piece of paper? Do you have notebook?
I notebook.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the video and you write down as many words as you can. Miss Trin, do you understand, Miss Trin? Do you understand what I said? Okay. Okay, so let's start.
Climate Smart, understanding our world.
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had the ice ages in between, punctuated by warmer phases. And in particular, during the last 2.5 million years, we had a roller coaster development of climate, going up and down. Nothing compares to what humans are now doing to the planet during this century. The problem is that now, through human interference, it seems that the planet will be warming up much, much faster than ever in the last millions of years. And that's what we call man-made climate change. What's the cause? Well, it's the output of greenhouse gases from industrial processes, from land use, things like that. When you keep on enriching the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, the planet has to get warmer and warmer, and that's precisely what is happening right now. The first effect clearly is the surface temperature of the planet is rising, but one of the really important effects is that this warming of the atmosphere also leads to warming of the oceans. If you warm water, it expands. So this tiny expansion may just add to sea level a meter or so. But if you live by the coast and you have an ocean soaring by 1 meter, can become very dangerous actually. And then of course you have something which will affect everybody, that is a change in extreme weather patterns. Just look to the statistics of the insurance industry. You see that weather-related events cause now tremendous damages. There is one big challenge which will affect us all, that is food security. By the end of the century, when this planet may host perhaps 10 or 12 billion people, you have to produce much more food. In the end, we have a choice, and it's not the technology which is hampering us in any way, it is ourselves. We have to switch our energy system as soon as possible from fossil fuels, gas, oil, coal in particular, to non-carbon sources, as we call it, that is wind, solar, biomass. Even with the existing technologies, we can rapidly decarbonize Europe, become a world leader when it comes to reduce greenhouse emissions. It's the political will in the end, because it's in the end a competition between an old economic system which is based on fossil fuels, let's face it, and a new system which is much more sustainable, has no side effects, environmental, will probably even create much more jobs in the end, and will foster innovation at all scales. 200 nation states on this planet who all have to work together. It is an unprecedented challenge in human history.
Climate Smart. Understanding our world.
Okay, we're gonna listen one more time, okay? And this is the last time that you can write down the words as much as words you can. So please listen and write it down one more time.
Climate Smart. Understanding our world.
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had ice ages in between, punctuated by warmer phases. And in particular, during the last 2.5 million years, we had a roller coaster development of climate going up and down. Nothing compares to what humans are now doing to the planet during this century. The problem is that now, through human interference, it seems that the planet will be warming up much, much faster than ever in the last millions of years. That's what we call man-made climate change. What's the cause? Well, it's the output of greenhouse gases from industrial processes, from land use, things like that. When you keep on enriching the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, the planet has to get warmer and warmer, and that's precisely what is happening right now. The first effect clearly is the surface temperature of the planet is rising, but one of the really important effects is that this warming of the atmosphere also leads to warming of the oceans. If you warm water, it expands. So this tiny expansion might just add to sea level a meter or so. But if you live by the coast, and you have an ocean soaring by 1 meter, it can become very dangerous, actually. And then, of course, you have something which will affect everybody, that is change in extreme weather patterns. Just look to the statistics of the insurance industry. You see that weather-related events cause now tremendous damages. There is one big challenge which will affect us all, that is food security. By the end of the century, when this planet may host perhaps 10 or 12 billion people, you have to produce much more food. In the end, we have a choice, and it's not the technology which is hampering us in any way, it is ourselves. We have to switch our energy system as soon as possible from fossil fuels, gas, oil, coal in particular, to non-carbon sources, as we call it, that is wind, solar, biomass. Even with the existing technologies, we can rapidly decarbonize Europe, become a world leader when it comes to reduce greenhouse emissions. It's the political will in the end, because it's in the end a competition between an old economic system which is based on fossil fuels, let's face it, and a new system which is much more sustainable, has no side effects, environmental, will probably even create much more jobs in the end, and will foster innovation at all scales. 200 nation states on this planet who all have to work together. It is an unprecedented challenge in human history.
Okay, so we're gonna listen one more time, but this time we not write down, okay? This time not write down, we just listen and watch, okay? We just listen the clip and watch the clip, we don't write, okay? This time no writing, okay? Just watching and listening.
Climate smart. Climate smart. Understanding our world.
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had ice ages in between, punctuated by warmer phases. And in particular, during the last 2.5 million years, we had a roller coaster development of climate going up and down. Nothing compares to what humans are now doing to the planet during this century. The problem is that now, through human interference, it seems that the planet will be warming up much, much faster than ever in the last millions of years. And that's what we call man-made climate change. What's the cause? Well, it's the output of greenhouse gases from industrial processes, from land use, things like that. When you keep on enriching the atmosphere, the planet has to get warmer and warmer, and that's precisely what is happening right now. First effect clearly is the surface temperature of the planet is rising, but one of the really important effects is that this warming of the atmosphere also leads to warming of the oceans. If you warm water, it expands. So this tiny expansion may just add to sea level a meter or so. But if you live by the coast, and you have an ocean soaring by 1 meter, it can become very dangerous, actually. And then, of course, you have something which will affect everybody, that is change in extreme weather patterns. Just look to the statistics of the insurance industry. You see that weather-related events cause now tremendous damages. There is one big challenge which will affect us all, that is food security. By the end of the century, when this planet may host perhaps 10 or 12 billion people, you have to produce much more food. In the end, we have a choice, and it's not the technology which is hampering us in any way, it is ourselves. We have to switch our energy system as soon as possible from fossil fuels, gas, oil, coal in particular, to non-carbon sources, as we call it, that is wind, solar, biomass. Even with the existing technologies, we can rapidly decarbonize Europe, become a world leader when it comes to reduce greenhouse emissions. It's the political will in the end, because it's in the end a competition between an old economic system which is based on fossil fuels, let's face it, and a new system which is much more sustainable, has no side effects, environmental, will probably even create much more jobs in the end, and will foster innovation at all scales. 200 nation states on this planet who all have to work together. It is an unprecedented challenge in human history.
Climate smart.
Okay, so let's get in back. So Miss No, Miss No, how many
Yes,
important
I'm here.
keywords that you can write?
6 words.
Can you please read it out loud?
Sure. Number 1, greenhouse. Number 2, surface temperature rising. Number 3, warming ocean. Number 4, extreme weather. Number 5, food security. And number 6, political will.
Great, great, that's great. But you have just written down 6 important keywords. That's great. That's great. But you can do is better at the end of this lesson. I think you want to do is better at the end of this lesson.
Yes, I hope so.
Do you understand almost the situation in this video?
Yes, I hear 3 times, but I just understand just a little bit, not much.
Okay. So until you can understand almost situation in this video, you can listen clearly
Yeah.
every word in this video. You wanna kind of fluent at English.
Yes.
That's great. You can make it better at the end. So Miss Victory, how many words did you write down?
Yes. 7 words.
Okay. Can you please
I can
read it
read.
out loud?
Yes. Climate smart.
Just moment.
In fact,
Just moment. Can you repeat it? Can you repeat? I cannot listen to it.
climate smart.
Climate
Smart.
climate smart. Okay. Smart.
Impact temperature.
Impact temperature.
Warm ocean.
Warm ocean. Okay.
Extreme weather.
Extreme weather.
Extreme. Extreme.
Yes, extreme weather. Yes, extreme weather.
Food security.
Okay, food security. That's great.
Wind solar.
Okay, wind, solar.
And policy will.
Can you repeat?
Policy.
Political will. Political
Yes.
will.
Political will.
Okay. Anything else? That's all. That's all. Do you understand almost the situation in the video?
No, I understand 30%.
30%. Oh, that's not much. That's not much, but it's all right. You gonna listen. You can understand most of this at the end of the lesson. So let's
Yes.
move on. Let's move on. Practice makes perfect. Miss Jin, how many words can you understand? Can you write down? I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Please turn on your microphone. Okay, okay. I got this. No problem. Okay, so Miss An, how many words?
I,
How many words?
I have 5 words.
Okay, can you please read it out loud?
Yes. Greenhouse gas.
Okay,
Surface temperature rising.
okay,
Warming oceans.
okay. Warming ocean. Okay,
Ocean. Extremist weather.
extreme weather.
Extreme weather.
Okay,
Food security.
food security. Food security.
Security.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's all. Do you understand the story?
I just a little.
Okay, a
I
little.
understand.
No problem. You can make it better. Good luck to you next time. Miss Fong, how many words can you listen?
Honestly, I couldn't hear much words. I could hear warming, greenhouse gases, somehow processing, reduce energy. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Through cool energy.
World energy.
Yeah, and wind energy.
Wind
Solar energy.
no energy. Wind energy.
Energy.
Energy. Yes, not energy. Energy.
Yeah, energy. Biomass energy.
Biomass.
Biomass. Okay.
Yes, biomass.
And,
Biomass.
switch. Yeah. Switch and energy.
Switch energy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. That's all you
Yeah.
have.
That's all. Because I think this video is kind of hard to understand.
Yeah.
The
Can you guess?
accent
Can you guess how many words can I understand? Can you guess how many words?
I'm not sure, but I think you already prepared this topic, so you know you have known a lot of vocabularies. So
Actually, it's just like a piece of cake. I can understand almost the situation in this video.
Yeah.
And I think you also know Ielst after this lesson. So let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Understanding our world.
Just a moment. Today the Wi-Fi connection is quite slow. Some students they have logged out and they're gonna log in again. Okay, so Miss Snow, can you please turn on your microphone?
Yes.
Can you guess what it is?
This is a forest.
What
I
it is?
think the tree.
Can you repeat?
The trees. This is the forest stations.
Deforestation.
Yes, deforestations.
Deforestation. Okay, that's great. How can you know?
Because I already read the file you already sent out to our group.
So deforestation is like the behavior that we cutting a lot of trees.
Yes.
Okay. So Miss Fong, can you guess what it is?
Like I forgot the word. Waste. Is it waste?
Waste. Okay, waste.
Waste.
Yes. Waste disposal. Waste disposal.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna find out at the end. No problem. Okay, can Miss An, can you guess what it is?
I don't know.
You don't know? Can you say some words? Can you say some words that relate? You can describe whatever you want.
I think a curriculum, a agricultural.
Okay, so let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. So you see, people is nurturing chicken. Do you see chicken, Miss Ann?
Yes,
So you see, people growing chicken. Okay, so
what does it mean?
there are a lot of chicken. It is increasing livestock farming. Increasing livestock farming. We're gonna find out lately, but I want you to describe whatever you think about it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you can say people is growing chicken. They growing a lot of chicken. So if you cannot find out what exactly was, you can say something like that. Okay, Miss Fong, Miss Victory. That's kind of long time. Have not heard from you. Do you know what it is
Yes.
behavior? What it is behavior?
It's I think it's mission from vehicle.
Okay, great. You have done great job. Okay, so Miss Fong, can you guess what it is?
Like the last picture,
Yes.
I think they are carbon dioxide. Like carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. But this is the causes. Causes mean the causes mean what behavior,
The reason.
what action,
Process.
process, production, right? You mean production?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out what you guess is correct or not. Okay, let's find out. Deforestation. Okay, deforestation. So Miss Ann, can you please read out loud these words? Can you read these words?
Yes. Deforestation.
Okay, deforestation.
Deforestation.
Okay, that's great. So deforestation, Miss Snow, can you read this sentence?
Yes. Deforestation.
All of these.
Deforestation refers to the decrease in forest areas across the world that are lost for other use such as agricultural croplands. Sorry, this word is really new for me.
Urbanization. Okay.
Or mining activities.
That's great. So do you know what a decrease? Do you know what a decrease?
Decrease, yes, I know, is opposite with the increase.
Great.
Oh no,
Great.
really?
Yes, it's opposite with increase.
Opposite, increase.
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Victory, do you understand deforestation?
Yes, I have just like Google.
Okay, no Google, no need. Miss Hien, are you there?
Yeah.
Do you understand what is deforestation? Do you understand?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I understand.
Okay. So what is deforestation?
Deforestation
Yes.
is the forest some, is I don't know. I don't explain. I don't explain is new word. I understand, but I don't explain it.
No problem. No problem. You can say it's simple like this. Deforestation means cut down the trees or burning out the trees. Okay. Burning out the tree or cutting out the trees. Okay.
Or we
Okay.
can use the words like destroy.
Yeah, destroy. That's great. That's good. That's good points. Damage, destroy, cutting out, burning out. Those actions related to deforestation. Okay, so emission. Miss No, do you know what is
Yes.
emission? Do you know what is emission?
Emissions is
Emission,
like
emission or emission?
emission.
Yes.
Yes, emission is like waste.
Waste.
I think it's
Like
smoke.
waste
Smoke.
matter. Like the fuel, gas.
Yes, great. You got this. Miss Phong, Miss Phong. Can you read this sentence?
Okay, I'll try. A typical passenger vehicle.
Vehicle.
Vehicle, that's correct. Vehicle is like
Vehicle.
Vehicle is like a native American and vehicle is like England. So you can say vehicle. It's all right. Vehicle is good way at the currently. You can say vehicle.
Vehicle.
Yes.
Emits about 4.6 metric tons of carbon dioxide per year.
Okay.
This assumes
Assumes
gas. I don't know that word.
Gasoline.
Gasoline.
Yes.
Vehicle on the road today.
Miss No, just a moment. Miss No, can you read these words 3 times again?
Yes.
Yes, please
It's
read
really
this.
easy to vehicle.
Okay.
Vehicle.
Okay.
Because I hear this word many times.
Yes.
The first is really hard to remember, but
Yes.
when you hear many times, it's like automatic when you see it and you can read it.
Yes.
Is naturally.
Okay. Okay, that's great. You was very good at this pronunciation. Miss Phong, can you read this again? Can you please repeat?
Okay. Vehicle.
Okay.
Vehicle.
Yes. Yes. Very good.
Read all of these.
On the road. Vehicle on a road. On the road.
Miss Phong, read please. Vehicle on the road today has.
On the road today has a fuel economy of
fuel. Yes.
Fuel economy of about 22.0 miles
Yes.
per
Gallon.
And drivers around
Travis, not driver, Travis.
Around. I forgot how to read this number.
Okay.
11,000.
Yeah.
11,000.
500
miles per year.
500.
Okay.
Every gallon of gasoline
Yeah.
burn
Burn
creates about eight, eight,
8,000.
8,000.
Okay, I think this pronounced gasoline. Gasoline. Can you check this on Google? I think it's gasoline. Gasoline, not gasoline. Gasoline.
Gasoline.
Yes, you can search on the internet. Yes. Okay, so
Gasoline.
that we call emission from vehicles. Okay, next time you don't say gas, or you don't say like dust, or you don't say like something. You say emissions from vehicles. Okay, emissions from vehicles.
Emission from vehicles.
Yes.
Emissions from vehicles.
from vehicles.
Emissions from vehicles.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on. Fuel emissions. So Miss An, can you please read this out loud?
Yes. Burning coal, oil, and gas produces
Produces. Okay.
carbon dioxide,
Dioxide. Yes.
and nitrous
Okay.
oxide. When we burn oil,
Oil. Okay.
coal, and gas, we don't just meet our general needs.
Energy.
Energy needs. We try the current global warming crisis
As well. Okay.
As well. For fossil fuels.
Fossil fuels. Yes, fossil fuels. Sorry, I cannot hear you. Yes.
Yes. Produce large quantity of carbon dioxide when burned. Carbon emissions trap heat
Yes.
in the atmosphere.
The atmosphere. Yes.
In the atmosphere and lead to climate change.
That's great. So Miss Fong, so can you know what it is right now?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fuel emission. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just learned a new word.
Miss Snow, do you know what is fuel?
I know the fuel.
What is fuel?
Like chất thải, khí thải.
Yes, coal. Fuel means coal, oil, gas, not chất thải. Fuel. Yes, only English. Fuel like coal, oil, and gas.
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, when you burn something, you need to use like gas. You need oil, and you also need coal, and to make a production run. You know.
Yes, it's
Okay.
like when we run the bicycle or the car, we need to use it, right?
No. Bicycle, no need. Motorbike. When we run, when we drive the motorbike, we need gas.
Yes,
so we call it fuel. Yes, riding a bicycle, we can also use fuel, but fuel is our body. So, for example, our energy is also called fuel. Okay, so let's move on. So let me see, Miss Hiền. So, do you know what it is?
Waiting. Increasingly stop harming.
Okay,
I
so
yeah.
just moment. Do you know what is livestock? Do you know what is livestock?
Livestock. Livestock.
Cuộc sống trong kho à?
Yeah, you can imagine like that. You can imagine like that. Stock is big, right? Stock is
Yes.
very big, and live mean you alive, and you alive. But someone or something alive in the stock is like animal. So we call livestock, not animal stock, right? Livestock is like a very huge place that animals live in. So like chicken, cows, pig, or something like that. So we call it livestock. Okay.
Okay.
So increasing livestock farming. So this kind of action cause a lot of emission and cause bad smell into the environment. When you go through some place like this, you got very bad smell, right? Do you feel that? Okay, so increase livestock farming cause bad smell and it's cause bad effect to the environment. So Miss Ann, do you know what it is right now? Do you know how to describe it right now? Increasing livestock farming, okay?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, Miss Hien, are you all right? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay, do you want to go to sleep right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to sleep right now?
No. You.
Okay. Can you please read this?
Why do you ask me on question?
Yeah, and just let you remember that sentence. Okay, so can you please read this out loud? Read this sentence out loud.
Yes. Agricultural source
No, just moment. Stop. Agriculture.
Agricultural.
Culture.
Cultural.
Yes. Agriculture.
Agriculture. Okay.
Yes.
Agriculture sources. Agriculture sources. Source.
Yes.
Okay. Source of greenhouse rays worldwide.
Greenhouse. House.
Greenhouse rays worldwide.
Gases. Yes.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Yes.
Each year, a single cow will pack about 220 pounds of maintenance.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. So read this one more time.
Agricultural source of greenhouse gases worldwide.
Oh.
Each year,
You're very smart. You only read one time and now you remember. I kind of appreciate that. You are very smart. Very smart.
Thank you.
Miss Jean.
Yes, sorry, I have problem internet.
Okay, so do you know what it is? Do you know what it is picture meaning?
I think the farmer, they grow some duck or chicken.
Yes, they are chicken.
Yes.
So they are growing chicken, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain. We not use growing in chicken. Okay, we gonna use nurturing. Nurturing. I'm sorry. Nurturing is like in nature, but nurturing is like growing chicken, but we use it for animal. Nurturing. Okay.
Oh,
Nurturing.
okay.
So let me
Nurturing.
explain this word one more time. So do you know stock? Do you know what is stock? Stock is very big. Stock is very big.
Very big. Okay.
Okay, and live mean we alive, right?
Yes.
So livestock mean alive stock. but we don't use this for something that unalive. So for something alive or something can live in is chicken, animal like chicken, cow, bird, cow or pig. They are alive animals, so we call it livestock. Okay. Okay, so next time when we say, we remember increasing livestock farming.
Okay, increasing livestock farming.
Livestock. Yes, good point. Okay, so let's move on. Miss Phong.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you know what it is effects? Do you know what it is effects? The first picture.
The first picture, I think the weather extremes, like increase temperature.
Okay, increasing temperature. That's great point. And we're gonna find out lately. Okay, we're gonna find out what it is worth lately. Okay, so second picture. Miss Snow, are you all right? Miss Snow?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I am talking a little bit with my parents.
Okay, so can you guess what is the future effects of this picture?
It's gonna be, it's really changed so much.
Okay.
But I'm so sorry because this is the topic that today I'm not have variety of the vocabulary, so that's why I cannot guess or talk about it.
Okay, so you can.
I'm just see and guess.
Okay, so anyone can describe this picture. Anyone can describe this picture. Raise your hands up, and you want to answer this. Can you? Anyone guess the second picture? Miss Victory, can you guess what is this effects? Can you guess what it is effects?
I think temperature will continue to rise.
Great, you are right. But let's find out shortest way to speak. Okay, we're gonna find out the shortest way to speak. Miss Jean.
Yes, I'm here.
Do you know what it is?
I guess it's a storm.
Okay, storm.
Yes.
Okay, find out lately. Maybe, I think so. Miss Hien, can you guess what it is?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something là gì nhỉ?
No, English. You use English to describe. You can say water up, or many water.
Yes. I think it's water up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, water up. Miss Phong, can you describe? By looking at this picture?
So I can see water, and it seems like it takes place.
Okay, so when you describe something in the picture, you can describe whatever you see. So you can see, I I see many houses, many big buildings, and I see many water, and the big building is nearby the water. So maybe the water is coming into the big building. So you can say something like that, okay?
Yeah.
No
Thank you.
problem, no problem. And we're gonna find out the short words to describe it lately. Okay, let's move on. Miss An, can you describe it?
I see a big rain.
Big rain, okay. Anything else?
No.
You don't see many water? You don't see many water?
Yes, I
Okay.
see.
Okay, it's kind of you see many water go up and it's higher and it's cover almost the tree. Do you see the water is covering the tree and the houses and the car is up?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so next time I think you want to describe this better. Miss Trin, can you guess? Can you describe this image?
Me, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I think the soul is very strong.
Yes.
And I guess it is the dot.
Goat. Trout.
Yeah.
It's trout.
Dot. Okay,
Yes.
dot.
Okay, so let's find out. Let's find out. You are good at imagination, and I hope you want to remember this. And I'm gonna send you the new vocabulary on the group so you can review. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, the first one. The first one is the surface. This is the surface. You see, this is surface. Surface temperature. So surface temperature is, for example, when you look at this, look at this. So the surface is in this. This is the surface. Okay, the surface is like above of all. So when you look at the earth, so it's circle and the circle is surface is the top of everything. So we call it surface. Okay.
Yes.
So surface temperature is like when you controlling the air conditioner, you feel cold when the weather is hot. So you use the air conditioner, you control the temperature. So you want the temperature go up, you want the temperature go down, and it's gonna depends on the remote. So you change the temperature. So surface temperature is mean the temperature on the surface of the earth. Of the planet rising. So this is called surface temperature of the earth, of the planet rising. Okay. Understand? Everyone understands? Miss No,
Understand.
Miss Hiền.
Yes, I am really understand.
Okay.
Thank you for explaining so clearly.
Thank you, Miss Hiền. Miss Hiền, are you there, Miss Hiền? Why you are turning off your camera? I think. Okay. It's same. It is the same. So it's just kind of temperatures will continue to rise. Just I make it double time so you can remember. So you see the desert. This is desert, and it's kind of hot, and it's rising up. As you see the sunshine, there are many sunshine, so temperature will continue to rise in the future. It's called future effect. Hurricanes. So Miss Trin, can you read this sentence?
Yes, hurricanes will become stronger and more intense. Intense.
Okay, intense. Hurricanes, you see this is called hurricanes. This is you know, storm is like many thunder, many rain, many lightning, but it's kind of small, you know, it's not big in comparison with hurricanes. So hurricane is more bigger and it's more destroys and it's cause a lot of damage. Okay. Let me see. Miss Snow. Miss Snow. Can you hear me, Miss Snow?
Yes.
Can you read
Yes,
these
I'm
words?
still hear you.
Can you please read these words?
Sorry, is missing the letters the first letter.
This
So
one?
the letter S, right?
Hurricanes.
Because I could not see the fully this word, the first words.
This is hurricanes.
Oh, horizons.
Yeah, hurricanes.
Okay, horizons will
Hurricanes.
become
No,
stronger.
not horizon. Hurricanes. Hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Yes.
Hurricanes
Okay.
will become stronger and more intense.
Okay, that's great. So you understand hurricanes now? You see when...
Yes, I understand.
Okay, when you look at the big picture, you can describe it like big storm, the biggest storm that I have ever seen. We call it hurricanes, and there are a lot of water is coming up, and it's kind of together with a tornado or something like that. It causes a lot of effects, related effects. Okay,
Yes.
so Miss An, you see,
Yes.
you see, there are many water, so we call it sea level up. Sea level up, it means water up. So it's cover almost our land. Okay, it's cover almost our land.
Yes.
Okay, so you wanna listen one more time, and you wanna find out sea level up in the video. You wanna listen sea level up in the video in the short coming time, because I'm not have much time, so I'm gonna pass the picture as soon as possible. So we're gonna review lately, okay? Because it's quite late now. Okay, so Miss Trinh.
Yes, I'm here.
So can you please read these words?
More throws and
Yes,
his
trouts.
waves.
More trouts. Trouts.
More
Yes.
throws.
Yes.
More throws.
More trouts and
More throws and his waves.
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 Yes.
Waves.
More trouts and hit waves.
More throws and his waves.
Okay, so when you look at the image, you see it's kind of dust burning out, and it's kind of very hot when you look at this. So we call it trouts, and his wave is kind of very hot. You know, sea wave is like this. When you go to the sea, you see the sea waves. Okay, sea
Yes.
waves, and his wave is like when it hits the sunshine shining into your face. So we call it his waves. Understand?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Clearly.
Okay, so in the video, there are some words: recycle, electric cars, energy saving, political. I'm sorry, this is Tico, I'm right. This is mixed take. So right now we're gonna go back to watch the video and find out those words, okay? This is the last activity. So I think you wanna listen. You wanna listen and you wanna find out, okay? Are you ready? Miss Han? Miss Victory, I'm sorry, Miss Victory, are you ready to write down the word again?
Yes.
Just the words that
ready.
we learned. Just write down the words that we learned, okay? No need to write. I'm gonna like turn on the video in the very fast, and you just listen to it, okay? Let's start.
Climate smart. Understanding our world.
Sorry.
Climate world.
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had ice ages.
Oh, I don't know why this. Can you hear Ice Age? Can anyone hear Ice Age? Can anyone hear Ice Age?
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had ice age.
Ice Age. Anyone know this word? Ice Age. Who know Ice Age?
No.
I think that is the sea, right? The name of the sea.
No,
Is it-
no, it's not the name of the sea. Let's see. Ice Age. Ice Age mean, do you know age? How old are you? How old are you?
Me?
So age means how old are you?
Ah.
And
Yes,
ice,
yes. Okay, okay.
and ice means ice. So Ice Age means how old the ice? No, it's not. It is long time ago.
Yes.
When it's kind of long time ago when our Earth is in Ice Age. You know, in the Ice Age,
Yes.
almost our Earth is covered by the ice. Okay, so we call it Ice Age.
You can type in.
I cannot see where can I type. Let me here. Ice Age. We can write it like here, like this. Ice Age.
Well, the climate of our planet has changed through billions and millions of years. In particular, we had ice ages in between, punctuated by warmer phases. In between, punctuated by warmer phases. And in particular, during the last 2.5 million years, we had a roller coaster development of climate going up and down. Nothing compares to what humans are now doing to the planet during this century. The problem is that now, through human interference, it seems that the planet will be warming up much, much faster than ever in the last millions of years. And that's what we call man-made climate change.
I don't know why it's like this. So anyone here man-made? Anyone here man-made? Do you see man-made?
The planet will be warming up much, much faster than ever in the last millions of years. And that's what we call
man-made. Who know man-made? Who know man-made? Miss Victory? Miss Victory. Do you know what is man-made?
Cha đẻ.
What is man-made?
Cha đẻ.
No. Man-made. Miss Jin, do you know man-made?
No, I don't know.
Okay, man mean human. Do you know human?
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
Okay, and made is you made. You make. You
What did
made.
we do?
Make mean made. Yes, what did we do? You are correct. So man-made is human did. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we call it man-made climate change. So man-made climate change, as we did a lot of things to cause climate change. Okay.
Okay.
man-made climate change. What's the cause? Well, it's the output of greenhouse gases.
Greenhouse gases. This kind of easy words. So anyone knows? Anyone know greenhouse gases? Hiên.
Nhà kính.
Yeah. Okay. Hiệu ứng nhà kính, khí nhà kính. Correctly.
from industrial processes, from land use, things like that. When you keep on enriching the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, the planet has to get warmer and warmer, and that's precisely what is happening right now. The first effect clearly is the surface temperature of the planet.
Surface temperature rising. It's shown right here, and you don't write it down. Surface temperature rising.
Planet is rising, but one of the really important effects is that this warming of the atmosphere also leads to warming of the oceans. If you warm water, it expands. So this tiny expansion might just add to sea level a meter.
Sea level, anyone here sea level up? Anyone here sea level meter up?
Yes, I can hear. Sea level up.
Sea level a meter or so. But
Sea level a little up, a little up. Sea level a little up.
if you live by the coast,
Live by the coast. Anyone know live by the coast? Miss No, do you know live by the coast?
Live by
Yes.
the coast.
Yes, live by the coast.
It's like
Đường lưỡi bò.
Huh? Who
Đường
said?
lưỡi bò.
No. Live by the coast. Okay, let me write it down.
I think it is like someone who live near the sea.
Great. That's great. You made a good job. That's great. Live by nearby the sea. So we call live by the coast.
and you
So
have
excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Can I leave my the meeting because my parents are waiting for me?
Okay, that's great. No problem. And do you
Yes.
enjoy the lesson
Yes.
today?
Yes, I'm really enjoyed the lesson today, and I am really interested in with the lesson today and the method, the way that you this art. I am really like this way. I'm really.
Okay. And hope you spend your value time with your parents, and hope to see you next time, and best wishes for you
Yes,
tonight.
sure. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody, and thank you, Mr. Tai.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, let's move
an
on.
ocean soaring by 1 meter can become very dangerous, actually. And then, of course, you have something which will affect everybody, that is change in extreme weather
Extreme
patterns.
weather. Who know extreme weather? Who know extreme weather? Miss Phong, do you know extreme weather?
I think it's kind of like hot. It's like so hot, too hot.
Yes, it's kind of very hot. Very hot.
Just look to the statistics of the insurance industry. Yeah? You see that weather-related events cause now tremendous damages. There is one big challenge which will affect us all. That is food security.
Food security, I haven't noticed you because it's kind of easy word. Food security mean protect people. Okay, security. This is kind of popular word, so I don't let it into the lesson.
By the end of the century, when this planet may host perhaps 10 or 12 billion people, you have to produce much more food. In the end, we have a choice, and it's not the technology which is hampering us in any way. It is ourselves. We have to switch our energy system.
We have to switch our energy system. Who know this? So, Miss Victory,
Yes.
do you know what is switch? Do you know what is switch?
I don't know sweet.
Okay. Miss
I know
Trin.
our industry system.
Okay, no problem. I want to explain. Miss Trin, do you know what is switch?
Yes, I think squid is change, right?
Yes, change. Correctly, it's change. Miss Lê Hiền, are you okay? Miss, are you okay?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not good.
So what is switch? What is switch?
I don't know.
Change. Change.
Change.
Yes, change. Switch. Okay, you wanna see a button when you go into the room. You have to turn on the lights. You have to turn on the lights, and you turn on, you turn off, and we call it switch. Okay, we call it the switch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Them as soon as possible from fossil fuels, gas, oil,
Fossil fuel, gas,
in particular,
coal,
to non-carbon sources, as we call it, that is wind, solar, biomass. Even with the existing technologies, we can rapidly decarbonize Europe, become a world leader when it comes to reduce greenhouse emissions. It's the political will.
Political will. Political will. Who know political will? Miss Trin, do you know political will?
I'm not sure. I think political is mean Vietnamese chính, right?
Yes, political is like related to chính phủ. It's like government. Chính phủ is government,
Yeah.
okay? And political will mean it was given out by the government. It will be given out by the government, so we call it political will, okay?
In the end, because it's in the end a competition between an old economic system which is based on fossil fuels.
Who can listen economic system and listen competition. Okay, so I just write it down. You can take on your notes. You can review it while you your free time. While your free time, you can watch this video again. You can review it 3 times or 5 times, and then you want to remember it forever. So just let's move on because we have not much time.
Yes.
Become a world leader when it comes to fossil fuels. Environmental will probably even create much more jobs in the end and will foster innovation at all scales. 200 nation states on this planet who all have to work together.
Have to work together, okay? We have to work together. Work together. Okay, so I still have some slides at the end. Here we gonna have political will inside up here and we have energy saving. We still have some advanced words, deforestation and reforestation, and presented in the video. So because right now it's quite late, we start as late 20 minutes. So hope you gonna have a good night. And there are 3 persons I have not asked: Miss Ann, Miss Victory, and I don't know, Miss Trin. Maybe she answered. Those who are not answering the question, I'm gonna ask it again. Okay, I'm gonna ask in the next meeting. Okay. So
Okay.
take care and have a good night. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you like the lesson?
Yes.
Do you like today's lesson?
Yes,
I really enjoy,
But
Okay.
it's kind of difficult.
but my internet have problem. Sorry.
Okay, so let me tell you this. This is kind of very advanced topics, because when you take part in an IELTS examination, the examiner gonna ask you some specific questions, so you can use some of these words to answer them, and you wanna get very high points. You know, you got very high points. Okay, bye bye.
Yes.
Yes, bye bye.
Goodbye. See ya.
Bye.